Hello everyone. Today let us solve some problems in Newton's laws. That's what I told you earlier in my previous problem solving video, that problems are very easy to solve. The only thing is you have to make yourself confident in doing the numericals. Say to yourself that I can do the problems very well. And don't be scared to do the numericals. Numericals are very easy only if you know theoretical part very well, and you should be knowing all the formulas related to that particular problem. If you know the formulas, it's easy for you to do the numericals. I already told you in my previous video, if you don't know the formulas for the related topic, write them 5 times. 5 times you write them. Close the book. Again try to write them without looking into the book. If you are unable to do, again open the book, write 5 times. Like that, if you do, definitely at the end you will do numericals very easily. And you can do very well in the competitive exams like JEE mains, NEET, board exams, and everything you can do well. Only thing is you should develop that confidence level that you can do the problems very well. Shall we start a simple problem, some problems in the Newton's laws? Here I have taken Newton's laws. Therefore, you should know which are the main formulas we are using for these problems. In Newton's laws, mainly we have some formulas. I will write them here. The first formula here we come across is momentum. P is equal to mv, which already I have explained in my video where I have explained about the theory concept of Newton's 3 laws. And the second formula is, that is most famous formula, F is equal to ma, that is also equal to dp by dt. And we all know acceleration is equal to v minus u by t. Therefore, F is equal to, in place of m, you can write v minus u by t. So this much is enough to do any problem related to the Newton's laws. So this much is enough. So if you are good in these problems, you can do very well. Okay, so you can do anything easily. So now let us try to solve the problems. Now let's go. Here I have taken 3 problems. The first problem you can see here. This is the first problem I am taking. A bullet of mass 0.04 kg moving with a speed of 90 meters per second enters a wooden block and is stopped after a distance of 60 centimeters. What is the average resistance force exerted by the block on the bullet? It's very simple. The thing is, you should understand the problem now. There is a bullet fired from a gun. Its mass is 0.04 kg. It's moving with a speed 90 meters per second. It entered into a wooden block and there it stopped. How much distance it traveled? It is 60 centimeters. That means it is given in centimeters, you have to convert it into meters. What is the average resistive force exerted by the block on the bullet? Okay, so let's just I'm changing resistive force. Okay. So now we will resistive force we have to find out by the block on the bullet. So now let's go. We'll solve this first problem. So the first problem, whatever they have given, let us write. Problem number 1. M is equal to 0.04 kg. First you write the given data. And moving with a initial velocity u is equal to 90 meters per second. Then after that it stopped. Stopped means final velocity v is equal to 0. How much distance it traveled? S is equal to 60 centimeters. Yes or no? It is 60 centimeters. Then let's write it is 60 centimeters. Then meter, you convert it into meters. 60 into 10 to the power of minus 2, that is 0.6 meters. 0.6 meters. This is the given data. So in this you observe we don't have acceleration. So we have to find. See, 3 kinematic equations are there. We have 3 kinematic equations. S is equal to ut plus half at square, and v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Other one already it is mentioned above, that is v is equal to u plus at. In these 2 equations, if you observe, there is t, but t is not given in the problem. Okay, therefore you cannot use these 2 formulas. In these 2 formulas t is there, but you don't have t given in the problem, so you cannot use this formula or this formula. Then which formula you can use is this formula. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. So let's proceed. Take the values. V is equal to 0. U is equal to 90 square is equal to 2. A we want to find out. S is 0.6. Then after substituting, then we have to solve for A. Then 2 into 0.6, that is 1.2a is equal to minus 90 into 90. I brought LHS to RHS, RHS to LHS just for our convenience. Then after that, A is equal to minus 90 into 90 by 1.2, it comes around minus 6750 meter per second square. We have a negative sign for this. The negative sign says it is retardation. Retardation means acceleration in the negative direction. We call it as retardation. Once you know the retardation, now resistive force, what they asked us to find, resistive force, F is equal to m into A, that is F is equal to mass of the bullet, which is 0.04 kg, and acceleration minus 6750 meter per second square. So multiply both of them, and after that you will get 270 newtons. This is our answer. So this problem is solved. Simple, isn't it? It's a simple problem. If you think it's very simple. Now let's go for the second problem without wasting much time. A scooter moving with a speed. So now I am taking this problem, the second problem, a scooter moving with a speed of 36 kilometer per hour is, and then sorry, it's a scooterist. Then yes, a scooterist moving with a speed of 36 kilometers per hour sees a child standing in the middle of the road. One man was going on the scooter and with a speed of 36 kilometers per hour, and he sees a small baby or a child standing in the middle of the road. Then what happens? He applies the brakes. Then the scooter naturally stops. Once the scooter stops, what he has to do, he has to hold the scooter, but how much time it took for him to rest is 5 seconds. They have given here as 5 seconds, just in time to save the child. So he applied the brakes and brings the scooter to rest in 5 seconds, just in time to save the child. Calculate the average retarding force, that is acceleration in negative direction and then force in the negative direction of the vehicle, on the vehicle, if the mass of the vehicle and the driver is the 300 kg. Let's solve this problem. So let's solve the second problem now. So for all the problems, these three formulas are enough. So let's go for the second problem. Let's write whatever that is given in the problem. Here he was going with a initial velocity u is equal to 36 kilometers per hour. You have to convert it into meters per second by multiplying with 5 by 18. That will become 10 meters per second. 10 meters per second. Then after that, he stopped the vehicle. That means final velocity v is equal to 0. How much time he took? T is equal to 5 seconds. Within 5 seconds he stopped. Then we have to find the retardation, that is acceleration in negative direction. A is equal to v minus u by t, that is 0 minus 10 by 5, that is minus 2 meters per second square. This is the retardation. So this is called as the retardation. Therefore, after stopping the scooter, we got the retardation. Therefore, the retarding force is equal to, that is mass into retarding acceleration, that is mass together they gave as 300 kg, both scooter and the scooterist, and multiplied with retardation, that is minus 2, that is generally we get minus 600 newtons, but we take the magnitude as 600 newtons. So the answer is 600 newtons. The answer for this question is 600 newtons. I hope you got this problem, and let's solve another problem. The third problem is forces of 5 root 2 newtons and 6 root 2 newtons are acting on a body of mass 1000 kg at an angle 60 degrees to each other. Find the acceleration, distance covered, and the velocity of the mass after 10 seconds. So let's understand the problem. There is a mass of 1000 kg, but two forces are working on that, but they are making an angle of 60 degrees with each other. Find acceleration, distance covered, and velocity of the mass after 10 seconds. So let's start solving this third problem. Problem number 3. Always it's a good idea to write the given data. Two forces, one is F1, 5 root 2 newtons, another is F2, that is 6 root 2 newtons, and then they are working on a mass of 1000 kg at an angle of is 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Find the acceleration. That means a body is there whose mass is 1000 kg. Two forces are working like this. Angle between them is 60 degrees. After that, how it will go, with what velocity it will go, how much distance it will cover, what will be the acceleration. We have this one formula that is resultant of two vectors we have learned earlier. The resultant of two vectors A and B, if A is a vector and B is another vector, we are making an angle theta in between them. Resultant of A and B, that is R bar, is equal to under root A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. This is the formula we have. So this is the formula we have. So if two vectors are separated by an angle theta, if two vectors are separated by an angle theta, A bar and B bar, the resultant of two vectors is given by under root A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Similarly, we will apply for the resultant force F is equal to under root F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 F2 cos theta. Now let's continue. That is under root F1 means 5 root 2 whole square plus 6 root 2 whole square plus 2 5 root 2 into 6 root 2 into cos 60, that is 1 by 2, because cos theta, but cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. So let us see what all we can cancel here. 2 and 2 we can cancel. So under root 5 root 2 whole square, that means 5 into 5, 25, root 2 into root 2 is 2, that is 25 into 2 plus 36, 6 into 6, 36 into 2, and then here 5 into 6, that is 30, root 2 into root 2 is 2, that is 30 into 2. So we will get under root 50 plus 72 plus 60. Then we will simplify it and we will get under root 182. Under root 182. That is, once you simplify, after that you will get, if I show all the calculations, it will take quite a long time in the YouTube. So you can do it. That will come around 13.49 newtons. Then we all know the formula F is equal to ma. Therefore, acceleration A is equal to force by mass. Therefore you can do this. That is, A is equal to force. Just now we got 13.49 divided by mass. Mass is 1000 kg. So you will get, that is 13.49 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So that comes around 0.01349 0.01349 meter per second square. Our first answer is over. Our first answer is over. So we got our first answer. Acceleration is equal to 0.01349. And then what they have given in the problem, we will see. This is the problem. This is find acceleration, that's over, distance covered and velocity of the mass after 10 seconds. So we have to do the remaining things. So that is distance covered and then velocity of that after 10 seconds. That means they have given a time of t is equal to 10 seconds. Therefore, let us take v is equal to u plus at. Then u means initial velocity 0 plus a means just now we got here 0.01349 into 10 seconds. That comes around that is 0.1349 meter per second. This is our next answer. This is our next answer. Then let's continue. After that, one more question is there in the problem. Yes or no? They asked us find the acceleration, distance covered and the velocity. Acceleration, distance covered and the velocity of the mass. So we found acceleration over and then we found velocity, and finally we have to find the distance now. We have to find the distance now. So shall we do it now? Then we can close it. Let's go to solve for distance. That is s is equal to ut plus half a t square. Initial velocity 0, u 10 seconds they have given, plus half a means we found now 0.01349 into t square 10 square. Then you will get 0 plus half into 0.01349 into 100, and that comes around 0.6745 meters. This is the distance. So we found now three answers. That is, first they asked for acceleration. We got it here. And then they asked for velocity. We got it here. And then they asked for distance. We got it here. So in this way you can solve the problems. So today we have solved these three problems, which are simple. If you know the formulas, it is very, very, very simple. So try to do the formulas. Mainly these three formulas we use for Newton's laws, and another formula which we used under root f1 square plus f2 square plus 2f1 f2 cos theta, that is from our previous chapter. So once you know these formulas, it will be very easy for you to solve the numericals. If you have any problem to understand them, you can ask me, you can contact me. Okay, we will meet with some more numericals in the next video. Till then, bye. God bless you all.